And then welcome to another another episode of Green&Blue walkthroughs Let's Play of SimCity. And yeah, I'm going to do this episode like motherfucker, like the motherfucker, Maxos, City, Hill, City. Get that out of the way. Factory, train, more factories, river, another city. Coal power plants possibly on nukes. No way. Or high-tech industry, cooking. Power plants. Power lane, yeah. Flying over another city. Building roads. Placing court. Wait. Yeah, that's a court. No, city hall, I mean. Flying through another city. High-tech city, apparently. Traffic jam. Look at all this high-tech industry. More high-tech industry. Big building. Rocket launch. SimCity. Alright, I meant to do that last time, and let me explain what's going on. So, either EA or Max, is most likely EA, wants to rewrap the servers for good reason. The servers are kind of messed up, and they just done it, and I just got back, so yeah. Apparently this might be, this series might be as successful as, XCOM Enemy Unknown, so yeah, I gotta get on a hurry, but, this is what it's supposed to be. Apparently, there was a bug, and, you're supposed to start by doing the tutorial first, instead of cheating like I did and went through it, so, yeah, I still got some settings to move around, and then, I'll cut back to when I actually, start building my city, because I need to mess with the graphical settings a little bit more. I got the sound setting where I want it, I think. But you don't read this. SimCity! Welcome to SimCity! Hello, Mayor Sutter! Welcome to SimCity! Let's play a short scenario and learn the basics of SimCity. Get started. This is a tutorial from the beta. Now entering. Stop. Loading city. Game tip. Wind turbines are connected to power plants by service road. There's a road that can go up steep hills like Canada. I didn't know that. Summer shores. There we go. And, yeah, I'll be right back when I get to the region screen again, or the county screen. And like I said, I need to mess around with some graphical settings. So yeah, BRB. Alrighty, so I'm back. Yeah, I think I tried to finish the tutorial, and server's been glitching out, but I'm not going to risk not recording anymore because it's 9:29, and yeah, I actually figured a better location for the city, because one of two things. Sunrunner, wait, no, it was oh yeah, by the way, I believe this is where the tutorial and beta, wait, no, this is where I was, what am I talking about? This is where I believe the beta and the tutorial takes place, so yeah. This is where it was, and now, the main problem with this map is it doesn't have much wind power there, although it has like oil there and coal there, which is great, and also that it has one of each and a lot of ore from one of those places. But what the problem was is it only has one Great Works, and I thought that meant that you could put all 4 Great Works into one area. But after looking at some images in the guide and going through this tutorial 500 times to try to get finished with all these server maintenance overhauls to make the game actually playable for me, and everyone else, literally. But yeah, it's apparent that that you can't build all the Great Works unless you have multiple Great Workplaces. Although this is pure speculation, but yeah. And besides, I don't really want the Epic Tower of People. I just want the other 3. The National Airport and the other 2. I'm not quite sure for a public region, and it might be physically possible to make this open later. So I will when I get my 2 cities placed and fully secured. And $7 mode, no. This is legit. reactors, and alright. And look at this. I love this one. It's everything but coal, but when I think about it, coal's only used for export and powering coal power plants. Everything else has a use. And oil, since I want to build the international airport, the space center, and the solar array, I need oil for 2 of those. Wind power max, because I like using wind power plants. Or I need all of them. And coal, I just don't use coal power plants, so why would I need that? So clay. Rating game. Now hopefully this works. Turn on that timer. Oh yeah, and if it doesn't crash and I lose this footage, I'll just, yeah. I'll just upload this, because this is most statement. Now, this is a bug in the game right now. Right here, right now, is a bug in the game. Basically, you're not supposed to do this. You're supposed to complete the tutorial, or this will happen. Error creating region. Now, I'll explain a bunch of problems the game's having, which prevents me from recording today, except for right now and the part before this. Now, basically, EA's overhauling all the servers, the 4 US ones and the 4 Europe ones, and then 1 Oceanic, which is basically the Pacific, not the Atlantic Islands. Or that's what I assume is, and I'm pretty sure of, but yeah, let's take a look at this. Actually, no, I'll probably take that one. Actually, no, I'll definitely take that one. I'll be here, and, the LP will be here. Wait, now this is better. Oh, it's very hard to remember. Stop. Oh yeah, this is better, doesn't have as much coal though. Oil. Okay, I changed my mind, I like this one better. Plus it takes place on a, a good island. Alright, what was I saying? Oh yeah, and basically they've been doing maintenance since, 1600 hours, which is, 13 is 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, since 4 o'clock. And I haven't been able to play since then because they're doing it for 4 to 5 hours. Which means I should be able to play it in like 30 minutes. And if I play it in 30 minutes, I won't have enough time to render and upload. Because it takes time to do those things. So yeah. That's the problem I've been having. And, yeah, so that's why I've been able to upload as much as I wanted to. And should, actually. Oh yeah, and also I've been messing around my graphical settings. Actually, I might as well show you. See, I turned everything up, which for some reason makes the game play more smoothly if you have that clicked. Which is weird, because it should play more jaggedy, but it plays more jaggedy, in like the mediums than anything else. And I put a juicy filter on, because I like juicy. It's more colorful, more like Florida, less like everything else, even though, neutral is realistic. In Florida, that's not realistic. That's realistic. Oh, turn that off. I accidentally had Skype on. My mistake. Actually, yeah, I shouldn't have turned that off. And then I got all these on. And turn those up a tad. So yeah, that's what I've been doing all day long, just messing with graphical settings. Which is, at least an improvement. Oh yeah, I've been also looking at these different regions, although I did that last night. And playing on the game a tiny bit. Which brings me to what I've been wanting to say is, the first episode was just my reaction. It was only meant to, basically to show you that my first reaction to everything in the game, basically, except for all the specializations. So I can mess around with all the base level stuff and not be a noob, which makes me a little bit different since I'm more or less an expert after like 30 minutes, and 30 minutes is 3 episodes. So yeah, basically when I do actually get to play gameplay, I'll be more or less an expert, which I made like 5 cities and figured out that you have to plant your power plant and your water first. And then, basically after you make your basic roads, plant your power plant and your well first, and then worry about zoning. Or it's minimal roads, some zones, power plant and water, always power plant and water, one of the first things you do. Never do anything before that, or else you're out of money and you have to take a bond, which is not the worst thing to do, but if you don't have anything built, it's the worst thing to do. So yeah, 4 minutes left to ramble. I mean, talk about important issues, which are important. So yeah, I'm actually going to end it now and upload this, so you guys have something else to watch. I'm actually hoping I can record windowed, which I'm 99% sure you can, but there's always the what if. So yeah, I think I went over all my. Oh yeah, I haven't talked to you about issues about this game. The fact that it's EA's true first constant internet game. Basically, the constant like internet game that they had before this was Command & Conquer 4. But what makes that less of an issue than this game is the fact that this game, you can't save to your computer. You can't quick save at all either, which I find extremely infuriating. You can't quick save at all. At all. Basically, there's 2 ways it saves. It auto-saves, which I don't know what triggers an auto-save. I'm hoping it's auto-saves every 10 minutes or less. But I know it saves whenever you exit the city. So it's best to exit the city every 5 minutes unless you know when it auto-saves. Because I don't. Because I haven't been able to play the game because of the server issue, which is being fixed right now, and which is making an issue about the server issue, which is weird. Which, so basically, if you don't have internet, don't buy this game. It won't work at all. And basically, how it installs is it downloads Origin, even though you might already have it installed, it still installs it anyway for some unknown reason. And then Origin, and then you go to the Origin play game screen, and then you see it like, hey, you got SimCity, good for you. You want to install it? Say yes, and then you type in this code. And then it installs, and then you get a shortcut which opens the SimCity launcher and Origin at the same time, like all Steam games do. Except with Steam games, they can be played offline. Yeah, which also brings me to another thing. I like Origin a lot better than Steam. It looks better. Although it's a whole lot buggier than Steam and refuses to work half of the time, but that's beside the point. Oh, and also I updated my avatar, which is supposed to appear there, but thank you, SimCity, to allowing me to speak. It was supposed to appear there as a Zodiac from Command & Conquer 4, which replaced my Bad Company 2 guy, Assault guy, which you saw in the first episode, and hopefully we'll see again, because Origin's being weird like that. 2 minutes ago, okay, and so yeah, and if you lose connection, like if your router goes haywire, or unfortunately for me, since my computer's wireless chip is going haywire at the moment, it does basically you can't stay on long enough to upload anything, which I'm having to use my grandma's $500 computer, which for uploading, downloading, it's meaningless. It doesn't mean anything, and which is better than having a broken chip that refuses to work for extended periods of time. But yeah, basically, when your internet fails for a brief millisecond of time, and if the game for some reason cannot reconnect, we can still play it when the internet's not working, but it doesn't save until you reconnect. If you can't reconnect, well, that hour of progress on your city, that day of progress on your city, wasted, gone. So yeah. which also bugs me to the aforementioned not being quick save. But yeah, that's enough of my rambling, and this game is a great game. Don't get me wrong, this is the best SimCity there ever was, except for I missed the missions from SimCity 4. I love those missions. I still love those missions. But yeah, this is what I've been doing, and I'm gonna explain, I'm gonna explain a little bit. Basically, a little story about my SimCity LP. Basically, adding some little canon is, if you watch the Monday Funner, and I suggest you do, basically that is Green&Blue going to Kerbin and selling designs to the Kerbals who, fund the money to make the designs and go hunt down melons to get money. Basically, this shows you how, this is basically showing you how they get money to build my rockets and flying machines. So yeah, and being their whacked up cities. So basically I have this downtown that's completely whacked up, and then it gets all nice and clean, closer to the water and more in the center. So like up here be all messy, and then down there be all nice and neat. Although very whatever it is, basically perfect city. But anyway, enough of that. Thanks for watching. I wouldn't feel bad if you skip over this episode personally, but if you're watching this as this is uploaded in real time, it's best to get all the SimCity you can get. Am I right? Am I right? And plus it documents my troubles and tribulations for future generations to do something with, which I do not know because of future generations. How am I supposed to know that I ain't meant to know? But besides, anyway, thanks for watching. Please comment. Basically, I'm taking my mouse outside the window and it keeps going back easily. Basically, I can go click on something outside the window, and it's easier than Minecraft where you have to open your inventory or pause the game. But besides that. So I guess, thanks for watching. Please comment, like video, dislike video. I'll see you in certain videos. And I guess, see you, seconds.